This is a very special edition of Live Prayer. Today, LivePrayer.com celebrates our 11th anniversary. 11 years of LivePrayer.com. It certainly is a day to be very thankful. We're going to reminisce and reflect a little bit about the last 11 years of Live Prayer. So please don't go anywhere. Stay with me for this very special 11-year anniversary edition of Live Prayer.
What problems are you dealing with in your life right now?
Do you feel like giving up? Times are hard and you're not strong. Well, I know the answer for you, and it will lead to real truth. Don't look back to yesterday.
Now there are answers.
Tomorrow's on
Welcome
the
to
way.
Live Prayer.
It's waiting there for you.
Here's your host, Bill Keller.
You can make it through. There is a hope for you today.
And welcome to Live Prayer. I'm Bill Keller. It's good to have you with me on this Tuesday, August 31st, the last day of August. 8 months of this year are behind us. Can you believe that? But this isn't just August 31st. This is August 31st, the 11-year anniversary of LivePrayer.com. I'll never forget, we signed on at noon on the 31st of August. I was in the back of the same used car lot we work out of today, 11 years later. We signed on the cameras and signed on the website. I had the Tampa Tribune and the St. Petersburg Times reporters there. We had, I think, 4 of the TV stations in the Tampa area were there to film, and a copy of the opening of Live Prayer when we signed on actually went to the National Religious Broadcasters Historical Library. I should call over there one day and see whatever happened to that, but they've got a copy at the Historical Museum of the National Broadcasters, NRB, of the sign-on of LivePrayer.com back 11 years ago. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, we've got a lot to get to today. Of course, I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com. It is a day of celebration, a day of great thankfulness. And I would encourage you, if you haven't visited the website, you're probably one of the 3 people on the planet that hasn't, go check it out. Lots of great content. Much of it changes daily. Lots of unique, controversial content. One thing you won't find there, nothing to buy, nothing to pay for. It's not NASCAR like most websites are. And there's no pay for sections. Just a great place to come and be fed spiritually, find help and hope in your time of need. In that original opening of the website, I said that I pray that this becomes an oasis of hope on the internet for people hurting and looking for answers. And that's truly, truly, truly what it has become for tens of millions of people over these last 11 years. This is also a special week because, of course, Sunday we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. Got a very special video presentation about the center. I want you to watch it, and then I'll be right back. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com. Recently it was publicized that the Muslims would be building a mosque at Ground Zero. Let me make sure you understand that this was a purposeful and premeditated act. This is not an accident. They already have many mosques in New York City. This was done in a very well-orchestrated way. This mosque at Ground Zero will be a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years, 9/11, 2001, when their Muslim brothers flew those planes into the World Trade Center towers. More of their Muslim brothers went into the Pentagon. Others headed to the Capitol, were courageously ditched in the fields in Pennsylvania. But make no mistake about it, this mosque at Ground Zero is a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years. It will be a place where they will teach this generation, future generation of Muslims, how to hate this nation, how to turn this nation into a Muslim land, which is their ultimate goal. They will teach people Sharia law, the law that Islam is governed by all over the world. What is our response as Christians? I thought and prayed hard about this. I decided that why hold another rally, another protest march? That a few hours after it was over, everybody would go home and forget about it. Nothing would change. I realize there are many great efforts to try to stop this mosque from being constructed. And while I pray they're effective, and while I pray that they will be successful, in my heart of hearts I know that the Muslims, with their massive amounts of money, will be ultimately victorious. This mosque will be built. We don't need another protest. What we need is a bold, visible response to what the Muslims are about ready to do at Ground Zero. That response is the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We aren't going there with swords. We're going there with the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is like Elijah on that wonderful day where he invited the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel and said, let's see whose God answers by fire. Today I issue that same challenge to Imam Faisal Raouf, the Imam of the Ground Zero Mosque. You bring your false God, I'll bring the God of the Bible, and we'll see which God answers by fire. Phase 1, we will hold services every Sunday, starting September 5th at 11 o'clock through the end of the year at the New York Marriott, right by Ground Zero. As of January 1st, we'll move into our permanent facility at Ground Zero, where we will hold evangelistic meetings 7 days a week. We will have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room for visitors to Ground Zero and those who work in the financial district, those who live in that area to come and pray. I know that as time goes on, the Muslims will try to silence me. They will try even to kill me. But the gospel won't be stopped. And I need you to help me today. I need you to stand with me. Many people are outraged by what is about ready to happen at Ground Zero. And people say, how can my voice be heard? You can stand with me and the 9/11 Christian Center. Go to my website, LivePrayer.com. On the left menu bar, click on the donation link. There is a secure server there where you can give via major credit card, you can give via PayPal, or you can just drop a check to our corporate headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. You can take a stand against this mosque, a meaningful stand, a stand that not only is going to drown out the lies of Islam, but it's going to lead souls to faith in Jesus Christ. I believe it's going to spark a revival in the city of New York, and I believe it's going to turn this nation back to God and His truth. Please, stand with me today. Your voice can be heard. You can make a difference. The 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero is the answer to this mosque and for this nation. I'm Bill Keller. God bless you. That's the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. Be praying as we open up this Sunday, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later in the program. But first, we have our first commercial today, our first break. But when I come back, I want to talk to you about the incredible last 11 years and all God has done in tens of millions of lives around the world through LivePrayer.com. Stay with me. I'm Bill Keller of LivePrayer, and I need your help. God has challenged me to open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. This is a response to the new mosque that's being built within a block of the World Trade Center towers used to stand. The Muslims are spending $110 million to build this mosque. God said to me to go put a Christian center within a block of Ground Zero, and that's what we're doing. We're going to open this center on Sunday, September 5th. I'll be flying personally to New York to hold those services every Sunday till the end of the year. And then starting January 1st, the center will literally be open 24/7. We'll hold evangelistic services there every day. We'll have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room so that those who come to New York City to visit that hallowed ground. We'll have a place to come and meditate, pray, just spend some quiet time. This is a great undertaking. I can't do this alone. I need your help. To give a gift to the 9/11 Christian Center, you can go to LivePrayer.com. Click on the donation link on the left menu bar. There you will find a secure server so you can make a gift with your major credit card, or you can give via PayPal. Or if you want to just drop a check to us, that's great. You can send that to our headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. That address is on your screen. In the information line of your check, just put 9/11 Christian Center, and your gift will go to this great undertaking. Islam is a 1,400-year-old lie from hell. The audacity of the Muslims to build a center in the shadows of where the Trade Center towers that their Muslim brothers knocked down, killing 3,000 innocent people, is a travesty. People are upset. I'm upset, but we're taking action. Sunday, September 5th, we will put our faith to the test as we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. I need your help. I need your prayers. I need your support. Thank you, and God bless you. And welcome back to Live Prayer. Again, thank you so much for your kindness, for your help, for your support, prayers. Those who God has led to help me financially with this great work, thank you so much. It means so much. You know, 11 years ago today, we signed on LivePrayer.com. And I got to be honest with you. At the time, I just wanted to have a place on the internet where people could come in their time of need, find someone there that would pray with them, pray for them, and that's really how LivePrayer started. Yet, along the way, God began to do some miraculous things. The daily devotional I began writing on that first day now goes to a little over 2.4 million people all over the world. We get over 40,000 prayer requests every day. I've got a great team that we've developed over the years. It numbers a little over 700 retired pastors now who work with me, and that enables us to actually send personal responses back to every email. We've literally answered over 70 million emails in these 11 years. Amazing. But probably the most important number of all, and we don't know this number specifically, but we know of at least 500,000 people who have come to Christ through Live Prayer. And that is what this is all about, saving souls. It's been an 11-year journey I could never have dreamed of in the beginning and could not be more grateful for as I look back. All in these 11 years, of course, we developed a TV program in 2003. We've been one of the major sponsors at the Florida State Fair for 3 years. We've just had so many opportunities. We had our interactive Evening of Faith that we were able to get that DVD out to probably about maybe 80,000, 90,000 people, I think, has seen that special theater performance we did a few years ago. And I got to be honest with you, as I sit